Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Hillbilly in the Philippines. And we are boiling some water to evaporate the chlorine off of it to treat what they treat the water here with. We're getting ready to mash in a banana brandy, or here they would call it a banana lambanos. So we're going to take some of this local raised bananas. We're going to take our blender. We're going to get a little bit of this boiling water that I've had boiling here. A little scoopy scoop of. Put in here on top of our bananas just to moisten them up a little bit to make a little bit of a paste. Put her cap on her blender here. Blend them up into a paste. Let's check that out and see how fine that has made it. Oh, it's like a soup. So we're going to take this and we're going to blend all these bananas up, and we're going to add them to this boiling water here and get some yeast on it and a little sugar, and we're going to get it fermenting, and we're going to make some banana moonshine.
This is too sweet.
You guys stay along for the ride. Sweet? Well, that's what we want. The higher the sugar content, the higher the alcohol content. Might not even need to add any sugar to it. Maybe just the natural sugars from the bananas. These are very ripe, dark yellow. So we might even try just a banana moonshine with no sugar added, just yeast.
Wow.
Wow, so many bananas.
Oh, try it. Try it.
Let's see.
Sweet.
Taste it.
Ano?
Is it sweet?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
That smells good.
Smells good.
Too?
Yes.
Wow. Taste it again. Oh, it must be really good.
Yummy banana.
Yummy bananas. Wow. Oh, I think we have a taker on the bananas.
You know, it's good when you add milk. Yeah.
But guys, y'all stay along for this ride. We're going to show y'all how to make some banana moonshine. We'll catch you guys here in a few. Okay guys, we got the bananas all mashed up in the water. Got the fan on it, cooling it. And I've decided to add a little extra something to this. I put this whole bottle in here. This is some maple syrup. Put the whole bottle in it, and I let the rest of it drain down a little bit. There's still a little bit left in it. Banana maple syrup. Has a very pleasant smell to it. I got this big wooden spoon I like to stir it with. Wooden, metal, stainless steel. Little trick, you guys, on your mash has to be in a certain pH range. If your pH range is too low, then your mash ain't going to work off. You want your pH range on your mash to be about 5.2 Really no lower than 4. If it gets below 4, then it'll take a long time to work off. And you don't want it no higher than 6. But this is a handy little tool. It's a little cheap pH meter. You can get them for about $2 or $3 on Shopee, or back home on Amazon. You can get them for about $4 or $5 on Amazon. And turn it on. Let's see if I can get it in here. Well, my pH is low. My pH is about 4 something, about 4. So in this case, when your pH is low, put this in a glass of water, kind of rinse it. One of the best things I've found to use is baking soda. Baking soda will raise your alkalinity up. You can just add a little bit at a time until you get it up in range. Don't want to add too much. It'll give it kind of a salty taste. But got to get your mash in pH range for it to work off right. I'm letting this cool down to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Got the fan here blowing on it. And when it does, I will add my yeast. I use Angel's brewer's yeast. It seems to work pretty good. But you guys stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next morning, and this is cooled all night, and it has come down in temperature to where it's just about right. It's around 98 degrees Fahrenheit, 97. And we're going to add a little bit of yeast to it, or a lot of yeast maybe. I like to put a little coating on top and let that sit there for a few minutes before I try and stir it in. Let it get saturated. If not, it kind of tries to clump up. If you just put it in on top and then go to stir it up, it all clump up in the balls. But got some baking soda this morning, and going to get this pH lined out. Be back with you guys here in a few minutes. Okay guys, forgot to hit the record button there a while ago. But we're doing a pH test on it. I checked the pH in it, and it was down around 3.9, and it's a little bit low. So I added some baking soda here. Just regular old baking soda. And stirring it up, getting it worked in a little bit. Alright, let's do us another quick pH test on it and see what we're running now. It brought it up about half a point. Want to get it up to about 5.2. So we'll add a little bit more. Put my pen back in the water. Some more baking soda. So you don't want to get too carried away with this here. It'll give your mash a little bit of a salty flavor. Baking soda has a little bit of a reaction to it. Foams. This banana shore makes a heavy cap. A heavy cap on top of the mash. See, you can see that foaming. That's from the baking soda. the reaction that it has with it. So we'll let that settle down for a second, and we'll retake the pH on it here just in a minute. All right, let's check this pH on it again. It's like about 5.1. Oh, my meter cut off. Turn it back on. Looks like around 5. So I'm just going to leave it at that right there. That's within range. I don't want to add no more baking soda to it. But I will come back out here and recheck this every day to make sure the pH isn't creeping back up on it. Because I've had that happen to me before. Get the pH corrected and then notice my mash had quit working off, and recheck my pH, and it's bottomed out. But you can see she's making some CO2. You guys stay along for this little video, this little instructive video. A buddy of mine over in Australia, Toby, wanted me to do a video about how I make the moonshine. And this is banana moonshine run. So you guys stay tuned.